Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mouseOne Racing League. I am your host today, Joshua Burns. I'm here being joined by the one and only Lenny March. How's it going, Lenny?
It's going good, to be fair, yeah, Josh.
Very good. I mean, it's been a pretty weird day today, but I mean, yeah. Japan, come on, it's Japan, one of the most historical tracks on the calendar. It's just such a good track, isn't it? I mean, what are your thoughts on it? I'm sorry for the F1 music that's probably playing in your ears right now.
Not gonna lie, I've been unprepared.
Have you?
I thought today was Canada.
I thought today was Canada. Well,
yes.
Canada was quite a while ago. Today's Canada in real life F1.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that in my head, and I just kind of...
Is it quite quiet? Is it? That was sent just now. Okay. Right. I can turn Lenny up. I'm at my max volume. I mean... Right then. I mean... Look. Japan... I'll just give us some historical, times. 1989. Do you know what happened that year at Japan?
No.
Senna crashed into Alain Prost and Senna lost the championship that year for cutting a corner. Well, for getting pushed across the corner. Well, he actually got it for not completing the full circuit, but there have been many times in the past where people have cut the corners. Not salty at all, but whatever. But the next year, Senna and Prost collided once again, this time with Prost in the Ferrari. And this time Senna won the championship, so I guess you could say he got his revenge that way. But, either way, this track is historical. I'm really excited to see if it will be a historical track for mouseOne, aren't you?
I'm just looking at the track right now, and I see a lot of bends and curves. So it's gonna be interesting.
I mean, Sector 1 in particular, you're going uphill with all of those bends and curves. It's just madness. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely mad to drive for the drivers. It's just such a great track, and I can't believe, it's just so good. I can't wait to see what they can do on it,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now you've got track up, what are your thoughts on the track?
I think there's a lot of corners, so they've got to get that acceleration key.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting. That first corner is gonna be like very tight and compact. So it's probably gonna be a few wings probably going flying off a bit. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting though.
Yeah, I believe it was back in 2006. No, it wasn't. But Kimi Räikkönen making it might have actually been 2006. Kimi Räikkönen making the race win from the back of the grid, and in that McLaren. I don't know if you know about that or remember that, but it was, his overtake on Fisichella. Whew. I haven't said Fisichella's name in a while, but yeah, it's just, this track is so good, especially turn 1. Turn 1 is so fast. It's so easy to get wrong, and we are going to see so many wings fly off there, I am absolutely sure. As you said.
Yes.
It's just... it's just quite an insane track overall, to be honest. It's just, I can't wait to get down to the action, as you can probably tell by my very excited voice. I just want to get down there. And I mean... Right. So, we weren't here last race due to some technical issues that I was having on my half. So, we do have a few things to show you today. We do have a race recap for you guys to watch here. So, we're just going to quickly run through this right now. We'll see you once it's over. Because of the lack of stream last race, let's have a recap on just what happened. So to start us off, we have a side-by-side of the start, Mayhem start, Boneless Cigar and Timo start. Here we go, 5 red lights, as you can see, they go out. Both get a very good start. It'll be Timo's screen you'll be wanting to look at currently for the incident, because I think Bonus just gets away with it. And as you can see there, lots of crashes, lots of mayhem down there. And now we ride on board with Boneless Cigar through turns 1 and turns 2, as you can see. A little bit of contact with Dragon Area, but then we come to later on in the lap, as you can see. This is where stuff started getting a bit weird. So you can see Dennis or Irish might just go off in the distance there. And this is exactly what happened, as you can see. Dragon Area gets completely taken out by Dennis. And here's Dragon Area's point of view on that incident. Let's just watch. So as you can see, Dennis, off the track he goes, and it looks like he cuts across the track to try and maintain his position, is what I'm believing, but yeah. And there you go. And just out of the race. And as we see it in slow motion, Dennis did get a season ban, so he's out of this season now. He's not competing in the rest of the season. Hopefully he'll be back next season, but he's not competing in the rest of the season, unfortunately for him. But these kind of judgments have to be made, I guess. So, that was our clip we got to show you today. I mean, interesting stuff. And, yes, just, yeah. I mean, what did you think of that? What did you make of the race recap from yesterday? Some crazy scenes, right? With the turn 1 crash and everything.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah.
I was just watching it, and I saw him. He clicked his wing, and it was like it looked very compact. So I wasn't.
At the very beginning of the clip, there was a massive crash on the main straight going down to turn 1. If we get something like that again...
I've just seen Dragon Area just get absolutely taken out by the horse. So,
yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was pretty insane. Unfortunately, we missed it. We do have the race results here for you guys, actually. So let's have a look at these are our current constructor standings, actually. So we'll go through this first. We have McLaren Honda leading the way. Sauber in second. McLaren Honda, by the way, over 100 points ahead of Sauber in second. How insane is that? Over 100 points.
That is crazy. That's crazy. It's like I think they're pretty much like they've literally put their stamp down on this league. So yeah, this is ours.
Yeah, McLaren guys, Yeltney and Dragonarian were just so good this season. Sauber in second with 256 points, 50 points ahead of third place Mercedes actually. Also a big gap. But
Yeah.
now when we go down to third and fourth, the gaps get a lot smaller. Just 6 points. 6 points separate Toro Rosso from Mercedes. And then just another 4 points separate Renault and Toro Rosso. So 10 points separate separate third, fourth, and fifth.
It's crazy.
And currently, Spicy's been on form. You know, he's second in the championship currently. You know, what are we gonna see? I mean, it could be some crazy battles, right?
There's gonna be crazy battles.
Yeah, I mean, it's just insane to see. Looking through this, then we have Haas in sixth with 134 points actually, and then we start getting down to the smaller teams of Williams with 36 points, Red Bull with 22 points, so they went up a lot of points last race. And then Force India with 8 points. So let's go and actually have a look at. I believe this is our race standing from last race. You can see where the points for Red Bull were gained with Mario. But first we had mouseOne. mouseOne finished first in that race. Great graphics, by the way, supplied by Timo, I believe, and Faz for these two graphics. Just a quick shout out to them too. And as you can see, mouseOne in first, 10 seconds ahead of Thig in second for Sauber. Gibby in third, Spicy fourth, Buena Cigar fifth, Rant sixth, Mario second, the seventh, Timo eighth, Tunbridge ninth, and Mickey 10th. I mean, a good job from these guys for actually surviving the race. I believe this race had an insane amount of crashes. Unfortunate that we didn't see it again.
I mean, I wish we were there. It would have been crazy.
It would have been. I'm so disappointed that what happened, but hey ho, we'll get on with it. It'll be good. But anyway, let's move on to the driver standings. Actually, we probably should have done this second, but Dragonarium leads away with 224 points. Just to remind you quickly, Sauber themselves as a team have 256 points.
Wow.
Dragonarium has nearly got more points than Sauber. As an entire team, who are second in the constructors.
I mean that's an achievement by as itself.
But to be fair, Spicy's not all that far behind Dragonarium anymore. He's just 108. He's just 186 points compared to Dragonarium's 224. It's a decent. It's maybe a big enough gap for Dragonarium to not be as worried, but it's a gap that can be brought down. You know.
Yes.
We see it happen all of the time in motorsport, and you never know. So then, Thig in P3, 174 points compared to Spicy's 186. This is also a nice battle that's looking to shape out somewhere. Also, mouseOne with 163 points. Some insane stuff there. So, now then. You see Gibby with... Sorry, we'll go to Yeltney next. Yeltney in 5th, 123 points. Dragonarium's got 101 more points than him. That's quite a lot. Then we have Gibby, Brawley, Kalawi, Ayasmita, and Timo to round out the top 10. So now, we have an interesting video coming up for you guys. I want to show you. It's a teaser. If you guys have been waiting for this, here it is. I'm going to play it for us just now. Let's move over to that. So, guys, we are back now. After that little teaser there, I hope you're hyped. I really, really do. So, Lenny, are you excited? Are you as excited as I am for season 2?
I'm literally watching it now because I haven't seen it before,
No,
and
yeah.
I'm just watching it for the first time, and all I see is camels. So I don't really understand what's going on.
Yeah. Guys, it's a teaser.
Oh, TMO or Timo just wrote Miami GP confirmed. I don't know.
Well,
And he
Timo,
also wrote dirt bikes.
I'm not allowed to give away anything about this, and I'm not going to, even if I was allowed, because this is a teaser. It will be revealed next week, as it says, next Friday. Teasers don't tend to give away too much information, so it's predicted. But I'm sure you guys are going to be feeling a lot more teased now, anyway. I got my fun. But anyway, now then, I think we should actually move on to our teams. What do you think?
What about the teams?
Yeah, should we move on to our teams now?
Yes.
Let's do that. So, first up, we have the leading pack of McLaren with drivers Yeltney and Dragonarium cars number 3721, both the English drivers. What are you thinking about this team?
Obviously, Dragonarium got crashed out last race, so it might actually put him more under pressure because now the gap's getting even closer through Spicy finishing 4th last race, I do believe. So it's gonna be close at the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be absolutely close. And let's continue on to the partners, Sauber. So, I mean, Feig has just been so close, hasn't he?
Yes, but he hasn't picked up that consistent form since after about Monaco. He
Yeah,
sort of dropped off.
Yeah, but do you think he can bring it back? I mean, Feig's been looking really good this season.
I mean, if the time he wants to bring it back, it's got to be now. He's got to push.
Yeah. Well then, I mean, Dragonarium's main competitor right now is currently, let's see if I can find it, the Renault team, with drivers Spicy, actually, is the one in P2 currently, and Val Destroyer. I mean, what are you thinking about the Renault outfit?
The Renault outfit. We've got Spicy and we've also got Val Destroyer. So Val Destroyer's only picked up 18 points this season, which isn't comparable to Spicy, if you know what I mean. So Spicy's actually kind of took over like Renault and like took him by himself. So I'm just hoping Val Destroyer just picks up these few points just to help him push along. Yeah,
me too. I'm really looking forward to the way it's looking though for these kind of teams. Well then, should we move on to Team Force India, the pink outfit, the strawberry milkshake as I first called them, the Jetamo, the Czech driver, car number 38, and Persian King, the USA/Iran driver, car number 9.
Persian King race again.
Yeah,
Wow.
Persian King is in Force India.
Okay.
Because of a dropout of, I believe it was Jetamo. No, Jetamo's in it. What am I on about? It's the... Oh, hang on. I am incredibly bad at this. Anyway, I'll get up the driver that dropped out in just a minute. But anyway, what do you think about these guys?
There's not much to actually talk about them because they haven't actually picked up points. Persian King's picked up 2 points and Jetmo's actually picked up no points.
Yeah.
So there's not much to actually talk about, but they just need to start maybe trying to catch a Red Bull, just to give them a little bit more confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just heard now that Senpai is racing for the Force India as well.
Okay, we have 3 races, so they've got a good advantage.
Because I believe Jetmo's not here today, which is unfortunate because this is like the 5th time. No, 15th, sorry. There you go. And so let's move on to Team Haas then. It's not Irish Schmeiter. It's not. That's wrong. It's Timo. And it is, can you guess who?
Losers.
It's Lollers. Lollers is our Haas driver. I had to point that out. I mean, what are you thinking about Lollers today? His debut race for Haas. He was putting in consistent pace in Abu Dhabi.
Did he finish 6th?
He had a good race out in...
He had a good race though.
Singapore. He actually did end up not finishing the race, but he was putting in good lap times. Is what I mean.
In Belgium, he got 6 points, and I think I think we got 6th or 5th. One of them.
Yeah, something like that.
But anyway, he did pick up some points. I was actually happy with the performance there. He did have a good debut, so
He
I
did.
hope he just got to try and carry on, give him some like motivation.
Yeah, he has to. No good being, a fast driver if you're not consistent, as I always say. That is the key, guys. That is the key. Speed is not the key. Consistency is the key. There you go. That was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. But let's move on to
Take
Team
tips from
Red
a
Bull.
retired driver.
This is a retired driver right here. A retired driver that was as inconsistent as you can be. But anyway,
That's basically Jensen Button telling you to drive fast.
this is well, guys. I don't claim to be the best. Let's move on to Team Red Bull.
You were
then.
never the best.
I know. Better than you. No. Right. Sorry. Should we move on to Team Red Bull?
Yes.
Team Red Bull. With drivers Cosmo Cal, the French driver, car number 37, and Mario, the Croatian driver, car number 21. What are your thoughts on this driver then? This team?
I'm trying to find Cosmical.
At the bottom, probably. Right.
Oh wow.
I think every race I try and roast, or at least I do end up accidentally roasting a couple of drivers.
Cosmical has picked up 8 points throughout the whole season.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
It's not great.
It really isn't. Red Bull. That is Red Bull's points, I believe, as well. No, they have 22 points, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, Mario's picked up 15 as well.
Yeah, Mario's doing quite well, actually. To be honest, he's the number
Since
one.
Mario's came in, he's like pulled it together. He's trying to put it together.
Yeah, and Mario's
And
the number
I'm
two
actually-
driver, apparently.
I'm hoping they pick up some more points because they're from Milton Keynes, so I want them to get some more points.
Unfortunately, neither of the drivers are.
Yes.
How can I tell you that? They're from Croatian. Well, we are the MK lads, and we will win. Hopefully. So let's move on to Toro Rosso then, the sister team of Red Bull with drivers Gibby and Mickey, Swedish car number 72, Dutch car number 22. What are your
No
thoughts?
Brawley today.
Please, no Brawley. Brawley retired. Not retired. Not retired. He did retire. Yeah.
So we saw Mickey pick up 1 point in his last race,
Yeah.
and then we see Gibby picked up 15, so he finished in third place. So he got on the podium, Gibby.
Indeed.
So he's just got to try and push on to the next race. You know, he's going to pick up that confidence from finishing on the podium.
Yeah.
So he's just got to take it into the next race and take his confidence. And he's just got to take it into the next race. Try not to be too over aggressive. He doesn't want to make a mistake, of course, but he's going to have some motivation and confidence.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, that's been the Toro Rosso team then. Let's move on to the Italian outfits. Oh wow. Italian outfit, no Italian drivers. With drivers Bonus, Cigar and Superlink. Croatian and the English drivers. What are you thinking about these two then?
When you think of Ferrari, you're thinking of like pushing for first and second place, but you haven't seen much of the Ferrari this season.
No,
to be
they're,
fair.
they're fast, don't get me wrong. Bonus Cigar's fast, and so is Superlink, but they're just crashing. It's
They're just
unfortunate.
not there.
They're just crashing, and it's just not good. Remember back to Italy? P2.
Yeah.
They started P2. One of them started P2 and,
P6.
they crashed.
P6.
Yeah, and
One
then
started
one of them
P2
got
and one
up,
P6.
and they
Yeah.
both were out of that race. It's
That's
just
tragic.
unfortunate for them, you know. I can't. It's kind of their fault though.
It's kind of their fault. Maybe they're going too reckless. Maybe they just got to try and sit back a bit.
Yeah, they need to make sure they, don't risk it all. You know, you don't want to risk it all on these kind of things. You do, but you don't. That's the beauty of motorsport. It's so
But they're going to have some
contradictory.
confidence.
Yeah,
They're going to have some confidence going into the next race because they did pick up 10 points in Malaysia. So
yeah. The good thing is if you're a lower driver, there's not really a lot of confidence to destroy in having a bad race. That's not really a good thing, but it's a thing, nonetheless. So, I mean, gonna have to see what
So
goes on.
basically, what you're saying is someone who's in the Force India dive bomb Dragonarium, take him out in the first corner. You'd be
Yeah.
right.
I mean, also, just want to mention here, Bonus Cigar's number's wrong. He did tell me that earlier. It's been more on most streams, I think, actually. He is actually car number 54 and car number 15. so yeah, let's move on to the Mercedes outfit then. Drivers Ransom Moron, English, Netherlands, 69 and 64. Mercedes outfit obviously doing well in real life, to say the least. Are they really kind of reflecting that in our virtual world?
They did win the race last race, so I don't know.
Moron's been very good. You know, he's been great this season and all. But maybe
Can you say it was just Moron being good? But yeah.
Rance has been there sometimes. Well, yeah, it's good, but I mean, we're gonna have to see what they can produce from this race. But what are your thoughts on what they can produce from this race?
I mean, we see Rance won the race last race. No, Moron won the last race in Malaysia, and then Rance picked up 8 points. So they're gonna have a bit of confidence, but Moron's gonna be very confident. Obviously, he's winning the race. He knows he's got the pace.
Yeah.
So he's just got to as I've said, like for mostly, they've got to take that motivation into the next race, but just try not to get too overconfident and try and make that silly mistake will cost them some points.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. I couldn't agree with you more there. But we actually have somebody in chat, a little somebody, Brawley. He says, but the question is, will Moron bottle it again? We'll find out soon. Or we'll soon find out. Will Moron bottle it again? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's got a pretty good shot today. Morale's me up. But you know, as you said, you really ought to be overconfident. That's where stuff goes wrong. You need a little bit of stress to do well. There you go. So, let's move on to the British outfit, the Williams outfit, the Faz and Tunbridge outfit, the 23 and 14 outfit. I mean, what are your thoughts on Williams? Hello? Hello? It appears we've lost Lenny. Oh, is he back? No? Okay, we've lost Lenny momentarily. Oh, he's back.
Hello?
Hey.
I don't know what the hell happened there, but
She just kind of left. Right, we're talking about the Williams outfit, actually. What are your thoughts on the Williams outfit?
is who's racing today? Because I didn't quite hear that.
Faz and Tunbridge. Yeah, Broady put a cross in the chat for you.
Tunbridge picked up 34 points this season, so he picked up 2 points in Malaysia. So I don't. They haven't been like too great this season, but they haven't been too bad. Yeah,
Tunbridge has been doing well at getting the scrap points. Oh yeah, he's done well at staying out of the controversy and out of the crashes that maybe Faz isn't so good at. Faz is kind of in the crashes, Tunbridge kind of isn't. But then again, I think they're both good drivers. I think they're both great drivers. This league is full of absolutely incredible drivers. No driver in this league is a bad driver.
I wish you said that when I was there.
Brawley, I did. No, you were not Williams. What team were you in? I forgot. You were in Williams, were you?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Lenny. Please. Here we go. A Brawley fun fact. Fun facts with Brawley. Did you know the Williams are so poor in the M1 league they don't even have their own Discord channel? Do they actually not have their own Discord channel? I want to go and check this actually because I can check this. They actually don't.
They actually don't.
They actually don't have their own Discord channel.
If I was Faz and Tunbridge, I'd be kind of disrespected.
Yeah, actually don't have their own Discord channel. There is one other team missing it. Who is it? Neither does Red Bull. There you go. Red Bull and Williams are very poor in this league. They're at the bottom of the championship, so no wonder. But
Force India got one.
Force India have. Red Bull haven't. Oh, Force India have. Yeah, Force India are at the bottom, aren't they? Sorry, my mistake. Well, rest in peace, Williams and Red Bull. Well, should we move on to our driver spotlight then?
Yep.
So, our driver spotlight today, Moronic Win. Moron, obviously. Age 18. He's from the Netherlands. His past experiences, he's participated in various other leagues. Won the last race out of Malaysia, making that his second win this season. What do you think about Moron and his current form?
As you just said, his current form, I'm looking at the qualifying, and he's actually on P1.
Oh,
so as we can see, he's got confidence at the minute.
Oh, we're gonna have to move on to that in just a minute. We'll quickly get through this last 2 points.
And the big and important thing is, Dragonarium is in P16, not set up yet.
This is some information we'll have to look at in just a moment. Let's quickly, swiftly get through our partners for today. Formula One Junkies, as always, they provide a huge F1 environment. And as you can see, their Discord is just there on the screen. If you're interested in, you know, chats about sport, F1, they're just great. I've been in their Discord recently. Good stuff from them, and yeah, go check them out, guys. So now, be sure to tweet at us using the hashtag M1 Racing League. Feel free to tag the M1 Twitter page like I do, and you can be featured on stream. You know, come on guys, you can be featured on stream. We'll check it mid-race and then we'll check it at the end as well. How does that sound, guys? It sound good, Lenny? That's a fair deal to make with them. Cool. So then, I think this is the time. I think now it's time to move on to qualifying. Let's just
It's finished.
What? Wait, qualifying's over? No, is it?
Mhm.
Oh, that's horrible. Well, anyway, guys, I took too long. I'm very sorry about that.
The big dog point is,
Yeah.
Dragonarium is going to finish in P17,
Dragonarium has not put in a lap
and
time.
Spicy is on pole.
Spicy, back at it again. Our current driver in second place is currently leading qualifying and will stay that way. As you can see, this is our grid. Qualifying is over. We missed it. I'm sorry. If qualifying was maybe longer, we might get to it, or maybe if I started earlier. That is a bumpy That is a really bumpy pit lane. I just saw it now. I just saw Spicy's car just bump into that pit lane. That's interesting. Well, our grid. Should we run through our grid? I'm gonna quickly run through it. We have Spicy in P1, Moron in P2, coming off his race win last time out. Bonus Cigar in P3. Great qualifying from his. As I was saying, they've got the pace. The pace is there. Andy Barrel, I'm just going to call him Thig because that's the name I'm used to. He's in P4. Lola's in P5. Great debut for Haas there for Lola's. Timo P6. I've destroyed P7. Le Mans P8. I don't know who that is. That's probably... who? Let me think. Don't know. Superlink in P9, the other Ferrari making it into the points, very good. Tunbridge in P10, the Williams making it into the top 10, very good. Mario P11, Faz not too far out of the points, he could definitely score some here. Mickey P13, Rance has had an awful qualifying session, it has to be said. Putting down P14, Persian King in P15, and who else was in P16? I believe it was... We'll find out in just a moment. We'll run through the grid again.
Just let you know, Lehman is a reserve driver.
Lehman is a reserve. Okay. I thought it was Le Mans, sorry. Is it Le Mans or is it Lehman? I think Le Mans spelt with an S. So, we have Senpai and Persian King for the Force India. Not doing very good currently. Both outside the points. As you can see. Both McLarens not putting in a time here in Japan. In the McLaren Honda. Not qualifying in qualifying. The Japanese fans of Honda are going to be outraged at this. I mean, come on. This is their track. This is Honda's track. This is kind of McLaren's track as well. If you really want to think about it like that. But anyway, here we go. We're going down to the grid. Our grid is insane this race. What are your thoughts on that grid lining up then?
It's very surprising, to be fair. I didn't expect Dragonarian to be in like P17.
No, me either. There's no rain today, and Bruley says, "Damn assist drivers." It's alright to be an assist driver currently. But anyway, as you were saying, surprising grid. Dragonarian being the whole way down there, and Yeltney. I mean, what happened there? I don't know what happened, and I want to know what happened. Anyway, as you can see, we're going to go around for our little warm-up lap. I mean, Lawler's had a great qualifying, didn't he?
Yes.
He was saying out in Singapore that he was putting in the pace of the leaders. Maybe he was. Look at him, he's in P5, that's great. There better be a massive pile-up, says Dennis. No, because you're not in the race, I'm afraid. So, probably not going to happen. But, if we go through the grid, it's a very, very interesting one. So, you could be right. Maybe the faster drivers of Dragonarian and Yeltney will go into the back of some of the slower drivers. I don't know. Dan unfortunately didn't put in a qualifying lap time, and neither did Clowie. So, I thought it was both Sabers then. Just about to say both Sabers. The Toro Rosso driver and the Saber driver. Unfortunately, neither of them will be starting any high up. We do have a full grid, as you can see. We've been having a lot of full grids recently, because M1 is getting bigger and bigger. We love to see that. We absolutely love to see that. And look at this. Should we run through the grid again just before they get down to the line?
Yes.
Right, because we didn't finish it, we'll go through it again. Spicy in P1, more on a P2, Bonus Scar P3, Fly P4, Lola's P5, Timo P6, Valdestroyer P7 going off the track, Lehman, Lemon, P8, whatever you want to say. Superlink, the other Ferrari making it into the top 10, P9, Tunbridge P10, Mario P11, Vaz P12, Mickey P13, Rance P14, or Rance P14, sorry, that was very, very English of me. Persian King P15, Senpai P16, Dragonarium down the whole way in P17, Yeltney also the whole way down in P18, Dan also the whole way down in P19, and Clowie also all the way down in P20. Everywhere from 15th downwards, it's kind of surprising to see them all that far down the grid. They're all very good drivers. Very, very odd. Spicy and Moron better do a Senna Prost into turn 1. God, no. Oh my, yeah, but they're not competing for the... If that happens, then they're not going to win the championship. See, it's a different scenario. But, oh god, if they do. Anyway, here we go. For 5 red lights. That's got a jump start.
Drive.
And it's lights out. And away we go. That's got a jump start so early on. But Spicy's had such a great start. Moron, not so much. As you can see, these guys are going to go down into it. As you can see, some people driving wide. But here we have our grid currently. And there are some crashes. And look, there's Rance having a little bit of contact there. Persian King at the back, and Rance has also joined him. Dragonarium getting overtaken by his teammates and McLaren. Crash with Rance. Oh, there's a crash with Rance and Mickey. Oh, there is. Mickey's off, and so is... Whoa. Mickey's just left the session there. That is it for him. And so has Lawlers. Lawlers from P5 is out. How unfortunate is that? Ah.
Is he out of the race?
No, he's like last though. That's so unfortunate.
As you see Dragonarian making his way up in the grid, and Dan just with a massive corner cut.
Was it?
Oh, he's in the wall.
Yeah, he's just hit into the wall there. He's gonna let Rance through, but anyway, let's turn on everything. Interval. Position change. We'll go with tyre full, and there we go. So, a lot of stuff has been happening. Valdestroyer. Oh, we have Clowie retiring. Clowie's hit the wall. Not only has he hit the wall, he's out of the race. Oh, that is unfortunate. Ah, how unfortunate is that? Look at him. There goes the tyre, but Spicy. Ah, Not good to see a driver like that. And those noises I just made were brilliant. And
Hello.
hey, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Chloe said, great game. Chloe, what happened? Dragonarium's out? What? We need to go down to this. Dragonarium's, has he retired? He must have retired. He's left the session. What has happened to Dragonarium today? Spicy and Moron are going to be picking up loads of points and Dragonarium's not there to defend it. The two drivers that are behind him in the championship are going to be closing up and have a look at the battle for first we are having currently. Whoa. Very, very, very good stuff here. Lenny, what are you thinking about this?
This is sensational.
Oh, wow.
Moron's only 3 tenths behind Spicy.
I mean, what is this? Moron's.
Not
Oh,
another flag.
I think that might be an older one. From earlier, I don't see anybody going slowly.
Oh, it's crashed. It's like Sauber just sat on the.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we went through that earlier. He might have been not here. Chloe is indeed out of the race, unfortunately.
Oh man.
He's still in the track though. Interesting stuff there from Codemasters, but we'll get back to that later. Spicy and Moron. Look at how close they are. By the way, Slipstream's gone. Slipstream left as soon as Mickey left.
Oh.
So, unfortunately,
They're not going to be very happy.
yeah, Broly, I know you can use that, but you have to, in order to do it, you have to press like enter. So it's a bit weird. I don't feel it's that good. I think it's a bit slow. I feel like that's a bit good. So, Spicy and Moron, great battle. I mean, this is Dragonarium's championship. He's just watching. I mean, okay, it's not a championship out the window. He'll still be in the lead, I'm sure. But look at this.
This is sensational, boys. What a start to the race.
Pimp's replacement is now beginning to sound like Pimp already. Sensational. Right. He won't be in the lead if Feig wins, I think. What? Alright, he thinks Feig's going to win. Look at this battle for first. All three of them are getting so close together. Closest battle on track currently. Slipstream does no longer exist. Neither does Dirty Air though, so I guess that's also a plus. But here we can see, as you can see, apparently.
Yeah, in fact, Dan is retired.
Dan has indeed retired. Let's go and have a look at this. I probably should have gone the other way. And Dan is out. He has crashed into the wall. Is his race over? It looks like he's missing a rear wheel, if I am correct. No. Yeah, he must be.
Moron go down the inside of Spicy on this corner. Looks like, oh, a little bit of wing damage from Moron there.
Oh, there is indeed. On board with Moron now. Simon Chloe said I spun. I want to know what happens to not Chloe, to...
There's still a yellow flag.
And I want to know what happens. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's definitely in the wall there. Feig looking all over the back of Moron then. Feig, look at him. He's just right on it then. He was looking left, right. He wasn't quite sure where to go. Every time I've been banned so far, it's been put upon. Yeah, well, I guess people's expectations for a crash is down, so they don't expect the crash. But then when it happens, they're all like, "Whoa, this is surprising," and they will die.
They will die.
They will die. Yeah, it's like. But here goes Feig up the inside of Moron. Moron's gonna have to do some defending here, but he's up there already before we even hit what they are.
That's great pace.
It was. That's got a great engine in the back of it in this game. Not they're all unequal, but he had a much better exit than him, and that's what you got to put it down to at the end of the day. DRS will be open though for Moron now, and I believe it will also be open for Feig. Dive bomb him, Moron. Don't listen to him, Moron. You're better than this. Mario overtakes Superlink as well. Interesting stuff there. Oh no, Superlink's been off. Oh, I've dropped my mic. What did you say, sir?
I didn't say nothing.
Ah, okay. Well, Superlink has been off, and is that Mario through? Well, interesting.
See, what we're going to see now, will Feig start to catch up Spicy?
I mean, if he does, Spicy kind of needs to win this race. This is one of his. This is going to be his best opportunity. If he wants to win this championship, this is going to be one of his best opportunities to gain a lot of points.
Hmm.
I mean, Dragonair's out, the guy ahead of him, and he could get a possible 25 points on him. You do not want to lose that.
Dragonair's getting none. No.
Yeah, he's out of it, unfortunately. You really want to maximise this as best you can. And as they go through Mickey, the guy that left, and caused us to not have slipstream, so probably caused a stale race, but yeah. Either way, Feig is not really closing yet. Maybe a little bit. He is braking a lot later, from what I'm seeing. But the exit of Spicy is just good. Will Feig dive bomb Spicy? That's the question we need to ask folks.
I hope not.
Well, we see mouseOne now dropping back so far, you know? Bonus cigar P4 for Ferrari, that's great.
Feig's now 3/10.
Feig, through Sector 1, we've been on board with him the whole time. He's been closing that gap down a lot. He is in rich, just to confirm. He is absolutely going for it, and so is Spicy. Feig getting the best out of it so far. I mean, look at him. Closing in a little bit wide there. That could have been catastrophic. More 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. He would have gone off there then, and unfortunately gained a track extension. Val Destroyer. Wait, what happened to Boneless? Boneless went off. Boneless hadn't been off. He was in P4, wasn't he?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, and I just saw him re-enter the track now. He's the whole way down in P13. Just as we were saying last time out, Ferrari's bottling it. Yeah, he's 28 seconds down in Sector 1. He's definitely made a huge mistake there. Oh, isn't that just horrible?
It's horrible.
I mean, he's bottled it for Ferrari again. In a high position, and once again. Wing damage is why? I don't know. Just can't. Oh yeah, mouseOne has wing damage. That's what we've got. That's what we've also got to discuss. Because is that what's causing mouseOne's drop back?
Most probably, most likely as well.
I would probably think so. I'm just watching the Sector 1 times from Feig compared to Spicy. Watching game from Sector 1. He is absolutely maximising that. Just look at him, just closing down through Sector 1. He's actually really, really doing well there. Really maximising it all. Unfortunate from the Ferrari boys, but now Val Destroyer finding himself into 4th. Look at Spicy, touching the grass there. That's ruined a little bit of that exit, and now it puts Feig just still within here. It's within reaching distance. Look at that. Look how close they're getting now. Feig's going to be thinking about a move any moment now.
Most likely this straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
No, it was a little bit too far back.
Yeah. The annoying thing here is, as Brawley mentions, you'll probably never get past here without slipstream. This track is great with slipstream. So is Singapore.
Did we see Feig?
Yeah, maybe. The thing with slipstream is he would have made this move by now. Oh, look at the grass being kicked up in Feig's face there. Thought Feig was coming into the pits then. He looked very, very aggressive in the corner. Got DRS. DRS is clubbing. Okay.
It's just that Sector 1, we see Feig absolutely gain momentum on Spicy.
Look at that turn 1 and turn 2 there. That is just in the same amount of time he gains. Spicy looks like he's kind of holding back there. Whether he is or not, I don't know. But Persian King just gets overtaken by Faz actually. Good move from Faz. It ran. Yeah, brilliant actually. Good stuff, but as we can now see, Feig within a 10th. Clowy leaves the session. He's been out of it for a while. But look at how close Feig is. All over him. Spicy just looking there, looking around.
They touched a bit. He's that close.
He's so close to him. We have a yellow flag.
Oh, I think
It's
Lehman's
Lamar.
out the race.
Yeah, Lehman. He's slow.
No,
he's
crashed.
crashed. Oh, Lehman's off and into the wall. Oh, unfortunate stuff from Lehman there. It's very easy to spin it there.
Lehman.
I'll give him that. But Faz hits the back of Lehman and loses half of his front wing, putting Persian King through. Oh, Lehman and Faz contact, and Faz is off.
Faz is off the race.
Unfortunate
No, off the track,
for
mate.
Faz. Unfortunate stuff. For
And
Faz. Lehman's into the wall.
Lehman's in the wall.
Oh, Lehman and Faz. And I'd be so annoyed if I was Faz. He is having a pretty good race. He got past Persian King and he was on it. But unfortunately, he always has these bad luck situations. Is there really anything he could have done about that?
I mean, he got unlucky. It was at a time and place.
Okay.
He's just got unlucky. So, I mean, he maybe can contest it, but, you know, he's nothing much can do.
I think, to be honest, it looked kind of like Lehman was sitting in the middle of the racing line there.
We see another yellow flag. I think it's, well, I don't know. Is it? No, that's just kidding.
I mean, Dennis says the Lehman is the new Dennis. Well, oh no, they say Faz is the new Dennis. What? Lehman was in the middle of the track there.
Senpai's out of the race.
So he's out of the race. Is he crashed? He has crashed. Interesting. Well, there goes Lehman, sorry, and Faz gets the speed in the pit lane limits. Limit? What? No. Right, look. I'm putting that down to... Look, he was in the middle of the racing line. I mean, come on. It looked like it from my point of view anyway. Yeah, this is what comes out later. But, it's unfortunate there from Faz and Lehman. And Lehman also gets his speeding limit there. Speeding thing. Speeding ticket, let's just call it that. Oh, I'm just watching Thai getting so close to Spicy there. Still with him. When did he Dennis Dragonair him? I didn't see this. I saw you Dennis Dragonair him, but that was in the pre-race show stuff. Kind of easy. Okay, so they're talking about, we're always talking about strategies. So they're thinking about Thai coming in and doing an undercut. No, they're talking about the strategy that he's going to pull. Bully is. Oh, I just dropped my mic.
Again.
What was that?
Thai's only 1/10 behind though.
Yeah, but the undercut could definitely work in this situation.
Oh yes. What happens if Spicy before him?
I mean, Thai really needs to get on the strategy. Oh, there goes Dennis with the exact same comment. I think he probably could overtake him though, to be honest, looking at his speed, but I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to have to... I think it'd be much easier to make it in the pit lane, so will we see Thai come in soon? I
think most likely. I think he will.
I do too. But we're just watching it. I'm on board with Thai, because I'm interested to see what happens. Will Spicy cover him off? Don't know.
Will we see Thai dive into the pits?
They both dive into the pits.
Wow.
Didn't work.
Good timing.
It was very good timing. And there we go then. The undercut is not going to be happening, but we're going to watch them in the pit lane because I want to see how interesting this can be.
Could Thai come out in front?
Maybe. More on...
Quick there.
Yeah, it does. Definitely.
No, he's not going to go out.
Oh, he's actually going a bit behind him from where he was actually, I believe.
No,
yeah,
Moran takes provisional P1.
Yeah, Moran currently in the lead a bit now, but because of what happened. But Andy Dyke had a horrible pit stop. Look at it. Look at it. He's now 2 seconds behind. Spicy. Horrible. And he's now going to have to conserve fuel. As you can see, he's in lean. He's 2.69 laps up. But Moran, with his front wing damage, still driving like a god. Nonetheless. And, you know, maybe you can see that he can do something. But as you can see, I'm actually watching Rant and Persian King. Into turn one they go, side by side. Persian King goes wider and Rance gets past Persian King. Brilliant overtake there. Brilliant overtake there. And people are in the chat are saying that Feig did mess up, and I do agree with you. He should have gone for the undercut, in my opinion. I would have done it. You guys probably would have done it. But that overtake from Rance was great.
12 places.
Let's have a look at that.
From his qualifying position, which was 18th. And now he's in 6th.
Indeed, he's had a great race. To be fair though, most of that comes down to him actually not. Some of it comes down to his not pitting, and some of it comes down to his not doing a qualifying lap. And as you see, Timo and Val Destroyer are both in the pit lane, so we're going to see both of them come out behind Spicy and catching Feig. Feig 1.6 behind. He was 2.2. So there you go. He's definitely quicker currently. mouseOne has got a weird strategy going on actually. He's definitely extending these tyres a lot, and he's probably going to need to come in soon because, to be honest, Val Destroyer is going to be beginning to pressure him. We should have safety car enabled. Yeah, I don't know why it never comes on, but safety car should be enabled. Yeah. mouseOne's been in standard for a while. He's got some fuel to burn. He's gonna have to do that soon, but he's gonna have to come in soon as well, because Val Destroyer is gonna be putting him under pressure soon. Wouldn't you agree?
He's definitely gonna be putting under pressure.
Yeah, he's got a pit, and he doesn't want to. Val Destroyer was just about a second or two behind, and he's doing really, Oh, Rance is out. Rance has crashed. What a brilliant crash that is! Whoa!
What a brilliant crash!
I mean, look at where the wheel is. It's on the other side of the car, and the car doesn't know what to do. Hello, F1 junkies. How's it going?
Josh's quote. What a brilliant crash!
What a brilliant crash that was. To be fair, it was a pretty.
Spicy set a new fast lap. Then Feig comes in with an even faster lap.
Oh, that overtake from Boneless there on Lollers. And Persian King just got overtaken by both Boneless and Lollers. Whoa, crazy stuff. What a brilliant crash that was, though.
What a brilliant crash.
Insert carnage here. Yes. Persian King not having a good race. He's been overtaken by quite a few drivers, including Rance, who just crashed. And now Lollers and Bonus Cigar in the space of the corner. Not very good at all, unfortunately, but, he's going to gain a position here because Mario's coming out to the pit lane. For the Red Bull, didn't really expect to see them in the points anyway, but, as you can see, both Ferraris are back in the points, despite their, bad luck so far this race, I guess. Tunbridge has had a good race. He's in P6 currently, sitting in a nice P6. And mouseOne has come out behind Val Destroyer. I missed that. I'm very, very, very annoyed that I missed that, actually. Val Destroyer is ahead of mouseOne. That is because mouseOne did indeed change his front wing. And Lollers gets a 3-second penalty, putting him behind Persian King technically. Yes, he did repair his front wing. So that's why he is 5 seconds back. And Val Destroyer has pitted, because he was just behind him when he came in. I'll show you, hang on. Obviously, Feig and... No, he did pit. Didn't he? I'm not going crazy here. Val Destroyer did pit. Right? Okay. Yeah, he did, because he was behind... I'm pretty sure he's behind mouseOne to begin with. But mouseOne's now dropped back behind him. Unfortunate, but he's really gaining that time actually back. So, him with the front wing is a godsend.
Yes.
He got owned, I guess. Yeah, but remember, he's been running with about half a front wing this entire race. I say half, it's been distributed around the whole front wing.
We just had Spicy had a massive lockup, so if I caught a bit of time there.
Right, F1 Drinkies, be sure to come back in later. If FP2, when FP2's over, I guess. Sorry, what was that?
Spicy locked up a bit,
Yeah.
and Feig took a bit of advantage, caught up a little bit.
Good.
With Stu Yeltney and Mario going out.
This is very interesting, actually. You know Yeltney and Mario? They both just overtaken Persian King as well.
Yeltney got a better. He's going to go down all double lock up for Yeltney. Goes down the inside, clips Mario a bit.
Oh, that is correct. Yeltney's got it. Persian King is having an awful race. First he was overtaken by Faz. Then he was overtaken by Rant. Then he was overtaken by both Boneless Guy and Lollers. Just a minute ago, he was overtaken by Yeltney and Mario. Not having the best of races, it has to be said. From our driver.
Slash engineer.
Slash engineer. I think he's a full-time driver now. I think he's a full-time force engineer driver. But anyway, Tunbridge in P6, good stuff from him. Timo in P5, also good stuff from him. More on in P4. He was 6 seconds behind. I just want to remind you that. Look at him.
Feig is now within a second, so he's got DRS.
Indeed, Feig will be. Looking at the back of him, and bear in mind he came out 3 seconds behind him. He's going to want to make that move a lot quicker than he was looking at making the move in the last.
He's 12 laps left.
He has, and he was stuck behind him for 12 laps previously. So we're gonna have to see what he can actually do this time. Will he center it and crossed it and both crash in either turn 1 or the final corner? I don't mind. Well, sorry, the final chicane.
As he enables his DRS.
Indeed. He's Sector 1, remember, Sector 1 is his fast point, his fast suit compared to Spicy. As we just look at him now, the gap, just watching it in the corner of the screen.
Faster.
There we go.
And that's what he can do with his full wing.
Without his front wing.
Yeah.
That's what Moron can do without his front wing. What is he doing with his front wing?
Moron is significantly catching. No, I mean, fighting it.
Dude. Yeah, he is actually. He was 9 tenths behind, he's now 6 tenths. He gained 3 tenths within the first sector. So yes, DRS.
He's braking a lot later.
He is. See that. You can tell that he's maybe a little bit more aggressive on the brakes, maybe. Maybe Spicy's a little bit more cautious on the brakes than him, as Persian King comes into pits. As you can see, Spicy's just looking at him, isn't he? Not really any other on-track battles to look at. This is pretty much the closest thing we've got. So,
could the pressure on Spicy? Could he make a mistake? Maybe lock up?
I don't know. I'm watching him clip the grass occasionally. I don't know about you. He's getting very close to the outside. And look at that! Look at that! If he can do that again next lap, he'll be doing the centre.
And he's got DRS's 4 tenths.
It is indeed. People need to make a montage of my random clips. Brilliant crash.
Oh, a little bit of a slip there from Feig, so he's going to lose a bit of time. But he's got his first sector, his famous sector looks like.
His famous first sector. That is some alliteration there. His famous first sector, as you can see, doing brilliant stuff with it so far. Persian King gets a 3 second point for multiple warnings. Unfortunate for him as Lollers and Yeltney's battle continues. Yeltney goes flying past, and there we go. Lollers had to
I'm just watching the speed. The speed of Feig going around some of these corners is insane.
It is indeed. He's absolutely flying, isn't he? Lollers and Yeltney, Lollers looked like he was going to fly it back up the inside then. During qualifying, where was it? P5 or P4? Lollers hasn't had the best race with that crash in the beginning. 10 laps. That is all that remains for Feig to make the overtake. Oh, did Valdi get a penalty? Let's have a look. No, this is people racing. Faz got a drive-through instantly. Unfortunately. Dragonair got a collision with Faz. I missed that, I think, because I don't remember the collision happening so much. Yeltney got a stop-go. Dan got a stop-go. We see drivers retiring. And then Tunbridge got a 3-second penalty. Moron got a 3-second penalty. So Moron's actually got the penalty here, not Valdi, I think. Sampire's got a 3-second penalty. Lola's got a 3-second penalty.
Okay, what's going to happen here? I think
Faz.
Spicy is actually catching Persian King, so that might actually stop him and hold him up, maybe.
Maybe. That might be interesting. Actually, believe it or not, Val Destroyer hasn't got anything. Oh, you can do that. Oh. Yeah, you got a warning. So, just to put this in context, Moron's got a 3-second penalty. So not only is he going to have to overtake Val Destroyer, he's going to have to get 3 seconds off the road. And bonus, we got also picks up the penalty. And the first pupil as Persian King pulling to the left, to the right, sorry. Getting out of the way there. Now Spicy and Moron, Thight's battle forever goes on. Moron is insanely close to Val Destroyer now. Actually closer than we've seen him at this race entirely. As you can see, he didn't center it. He didn't center post it. So, Brawley. So Moron has to give him an uppercut to gain some time. Yes. Just like go past him and like knock him out or something. Yeah. 3 seconds. As Lawler's retired. I think Lawler's may have quit. No, Lawler's may have retired because he is ghosting. And is losing a lot of time because of it. And as we now see, Tunbridge comes into the pits for another stop. Don't know what's happened then. Yeah, unfortunately for Lawler's. I want Haas to do. Yeah, it was unfortunate. He had a good qualifying session. He had a very good qualifying session, but unfortunately he lost it all. And that's just the way it happened, I'm afraid. That's maybe into him later on. I don't think he gets into.
Does he just get points?
Unfortunately, he doesn't look like he's driving currently. Switch up to the car, and it looks like Tunbridge will easily come through ahead of him. Here we go.
That late break from Feig just caught him so much time.
Did it? Oh, we'll have to go and actually have a look at this then. As you can see now, I want him to do that. I don't want Timo to do well. I want to be in the top 10 of the championship. Don't blame me. Oh, Feig wide. Oh,
I made a mistake. Slipped on the curb a bit.
Yeah, once you get on that curb, you are getting dragged out. I can assure you. Only way to stop that is to. Oh, Moron makes an overtake. Whoa, Moron flies through. Valdi's back on him though. Let's have a look at this.
Oh,
Valdi
wow.
all over him.
Yeah, super close.
They are turn 1 dive bomb maybe. I don't know what quite happened there. Maybe Valdi got a very bad exit. But now Moron's got to get 3 seconds up the road. Come on, Moron. That's what we're all saying right now. He's done his uppercut. He just needs to get past now. 7 laps to go and he's got to gain 3 seconds. Can he do it to get the podium? I don't know.
7 laps to go for Feig to try and make a move.
Indeed, I mean, Feig really needs to, look at this and evaluate his situation right now. I don't believe Spicy has a penalty. Let's check. No penalty for Spicy, not even a warning. A few warnings from Feig, but that's no worries for him. Mario gets a 3-second penalty, speaking of penalties. And do you think Feig can do it?
I believe if Feig's got the pace in Sector 1,
yeah,
Feig is insane. But you just got to try and carry that pace into Sector 2 and 3.
Yeah. You know what I hate?
What?
I don't know if everybody else hates this, but I hate the lack of slipstream we have when somebody leaves this.
Hmm.
Like, that needs to be sorted. Whether by Codemasters or by M1. Or us. Overtaken sector 2, who was it? Was it Mario and... Who? Whoa! Whoop! Whose AI is that trying to overtake
Whoa!
Yachty?
I think Feigen's getting a little bit too aggressive now.
Is he? What happened there?
He's lost a lot of time. He just slid on the apex.
Oh, that is unfortunate for Thai. That's going to see him lose some time there. Quite a lot of time, actually.
He's not even DRS though no more.
He isn't. He's going to have to gain that little bit up. I'm sure he can do that, but... You know, he gets closer, and then unfortunately he just can't handle the pressure there. So, thinking about championship terms right now, can Spicy win it?
He's definitely getting luck, that's for sure. And
He is.
if Dragonarium doesn't finish next race, then the championship is on.
Yeah, the championship's definitely on.
So
yeah.
No disrespect for Dragonarium, but I'd like to see him like not finish. Then the championship.
Maybe that was the plan. Maybe this is all scripted by us. Maybe
Dragonarium is sitting behind the screen. He's like, yes, I want this.
Yeah. Yeah. Also agreeing with you there, Brawley. Another close battle is definitely Val Destroyer and we've seen over there. Val Destroyer and indeed Moron. Moron needs to get 3 seconds ahead, obviously.
Most.
A lot.
And basically, gonna be interesting. What do you think about the Val Destroyer and Moron battle then?
And we see Val Destroyer is only 1 second behind, so he's only got 5 laps.
Indeed, he hasn't been pulling away enough yet, I don't think.
So Moron's maybe if he's got enough fuel. On my screen it says 0.17s, so and he's in rich, but it's going up. So I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't like that. So we're going to check the top 5 for wing damage, as requested by Brawley. So, Spicy, none. Feig, none.
How do you check the wing damage?
Moron, just look at the front wing. Moron, none. Val Destroyer, none. And then TMO also none. Top 5 are in perfect condition for win, currently. And there you go through that. It's a pretty nice cinematic. Should we get some nice screenshots for this? I feel like getting some cool screenshots. Sorry, I want. This is for just because I like the screenshots. The monster's the fastest lap. Good stuff. Good stuff from in there.
What reaction?
Good stuff. So British. Moron with another 3-second penalty. No, that is Moron's third place. Possibly put down. Oh god.
Here's a yellow flag.
Oh, who's that going slowly in the middle of the track there? Is that Faz? I'm curious. Is that Faz or Tunbridge? I'm pretty sure that's Faz. Oh, it's Faz. I don't know why he's going so slowly through there, but you know.
I think he was letting Moron through.
Yeah, he was so far ahead though. He didn't need to stop that much. Well then, as you can see.
You think Spicy can hang on?
Yeah, I think he's got this now. Look, he's been actually kind of pulling away a little bit. Look, he's 1.5 seconds ahead. He had. Vardy lost a lot of time, did he? He did. He's now 3 seconds back. Had it been a 3-second penalty, he could still have this in the bag. Moron. But now it's 6 seconds. I mean, will Faz help out the one and only Moron here? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, the only thing that can really save Moron at this kind of rate, actually, can he do it?
He's gaining time dramatically.
Yeah, Moran just got another penalty a few seconds ago, another 3-second penalty.
Yeah, I saw that.
And yeah, I'm just addressing Brawley. Oh, there goes Faz, straight through. That's where you don't want to be on the racing line, as Faz discovered himself around there. But I mean, it looks like I was about to say what? No. Faz and Thyg's name do not mix, as I just accidentally discovered. What a moron. Yeah, I agree.
That's a good one.
Oh, good one, Brody.
Is his name actually Brook Morton?
No, isn't it? I'm almost 100% sure his name is not Morton. Does anybody know his name? I think I can figure it out. We'll find out. I don't want to say anybody's real name because I feel like that'd be a bit awkward. Except for me and you, maybe. If that is even our real name. We're just using the aliases. Do you even know us? Are we even here?
You know what's going to be interesting next year? When F1 2018 comes out and you have the Halos.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting to like race with.
Yeah. In first person for people like Dragonarium and all that. Will there be a disadvantage? Maybe.
I think not going to be in their favour, I don't think.
Yeah, agree.
They've got a big block in front of them. It's going to obstruct my view. So
apparently it doesn't obstruct much view. Also, an interesting thing with the Halo next year, if you're using T-Cam, it could also be a massive, underpay for you, because you won't be able to see the wings, will you? The mirrors.
Yeah.
You won't be able to see the mirrors. That could also be bad for people running T-Cam like myself. Unfortunate. Luckily, I'm not. I don't. Nah.
I do race cockpit, so.
You race cockpit now? Okay.
Yes. I think it's over. The dream is over. Feig is losing too much time. Just spicy.
Yeah. To be fair, Chloe, I do use my mirrors in T-Cam actually. Just occasionally I'll look down at them. I will turn around, but occasionally I'll look down at them.
Unless Spicy makes a dramatic error.
Yeah, this is in Spicy's hand at this point. Also, I'm sorry, a great battle to bring up now is Val Destroyer Moron. He needs to get out of 6 seconds. It's 5.3.
Oh wow.
Moron is not going to make it, people are saying.
Feig just got 3-second time penalty, so I think it's over.
I do look behind me, but sometimes if somebody's next to me, I'll just lose the bloody cam, the little mirror. It's just sometimes easier, it depends on where you're looking at the time. If you're looking down to your left or your right anyway, I guess it's kind of easier to look there, isn't it?
5.2 seconds.
When it's middle of a corner, I went behind me in the middle of the corner. Indeed. Sorry about that. Just defending my point. Val Destroyer, 5.3. Will he make it? My
5.5 seconds.
Oh, he's gaining. It's going well for him.
5.7.
5.7. What is it gonna be?
8,
oh!
5.8.
Come on, guys. Predictions in chat now. Who's gonna get? What's the podium gonna be? Oh my god!
6 seconds.
It's 6 seconds. Currently, Moran is gonna be on the podium.
Oh, not now.
What is gonna happen? Can Val Destroyer hang on as we go into the final lap of the race for him? Interesting.
6.2 seconds.
6.2. This might be it. Oh my god. Oh
I
lord.
think the dream is over for Val Destroyer.
Val Destroyer, come on, he can still do it. Moran and Val Destroyer. It's been a good battle, but looks like Val Destroyer is just losing the time. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. Just 3 laps ago, guys, we would have been saying that, Moran doesn't have a chance of getting on the podium now because he was 2.5 seconds up. He is now 6.3 seconds up. Anyway, let's watch on board with Spicy. Comes down the final few sections as Tunbridge actually makes a move on Mario, and Mario fights it back. Mario and Tunbridge going at it though. Look at that from Tunbridge there. Great defending. But anyway, we have a sector 3 yellow flag. I wonder if that's something in particular. But here comes Spicy then. He's coming around the final corner now. And here he goes. Win from Spicy. And you are correct. It is another game ruined by a lever, and I'm getting pretty sick of this, to be honest. And that is actually probably as mad as you're going to see me in the stream. It is sickening and really frustrating to see. But here comes mouseOne then. Will he get the podium? Yes, he will if Val Destroyer can stay that much behind, and I think he will. And Val Destroyer finishes .4 behind mouseOne with penalties.
How does that feel?
Yeah. Oh my.
Underline.
mouseOne is indeed on third.
But we have a good battle with Tunbridge and Mario.
Yeah, they were going at it just a lap
Super
ago.
League.
As you can see now, Tunbridge, Mario, and even Super Link there in the background. Tunbridge gets overtaken by Mario and pushed off the track. Oh! Yeltney. Was that Yeltney? What? Wait.
That's Lehman by a blue flag car.
Why is he getting pushed off by a blue flag? Come on. It's actually Mario that's battling with him, right? So, oh, they're both Red Bulls. Is this some team strategy?
Oh yeah.
Maybe, but I don't think it would be, right? No, he's pulled off there. Probably a bit evasive by Lehman there, but you know, Tunbridge does indeed take 8th place. Good stuff. Just waiting for Lawless to come around the track then, and there we go. And unfortunate to say it, but it is yet another race ruined by lack of slipstream. I wonder what Red Bulls are saying now in the Discord voice channel. Oh wait. Here we go. Our race winner. I'm about to say Brawley. Spicy. Joined up there with Thigh. And indeed, it is mouseOne. Managed to make it there in the end. Brawley, I just called you our race winner by accident. Let's skip over that. So then, mouseOne coming off the last race win, he manages to get third place. A good podium from him. Thigh couldn't make it in the end. I completely forgot Thigh had a 3-second penalty, mind you. I completely forgot that because that actually was ruled out the entire battle completely. That was... What did you make of that race, Lenny?
Action-packed. Action-packed.
It was indeed an action-packed race. I am very happy that it was. Coming back after a little break we had. A break in between these two. Our two last races. Not always good, but in this case, you know, what we're going to do. And I didn't take a screenshot of the podium, so it's most likely that nobody else did. So, rip. But, I mean... A lot of people get annoyed with tags and decided to tag. Yeah. But anyway, we need to know who is your driver of the day.
I'll give it to you because I feel like I've answered quite a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to always give it to the race winner, but I'm really having doubts in giving it to anyone else, to be honest. Right, come on, chat, help us out with this. Who's gonna be our driver of the day? I'm thinking Spicy. Yeltney said me. P19 to P7.
That's a good point.
You've got a very good point. However, this is a big however. There was a lot of retirements in that. Did you? How come you didn't qualify as well? Just a quick question there.
Why didn't Dragon Aaron qualify?
Yeah, I didn't either McLaren's qualify, man. You were down there with everybody else at the bottom of the grid. It's a bit unexpected. Oh, okay. What am I gonna do? Already some race appeals, by the way. Interesting. Interesting. Should we show some on stream, actually? I'm interested. Is that... Can we do that? I can do that, right? It's only an appeal from this race. Here we go. Oh, we missed that. Yeah. Gotta get Dan's clip up here. Let's see if I can go and download it then. If I can get this clip up, then we can all have a look at our race start. How do we do this? Okay, I'm not even sure it's going to work, but unfortunate. Anybody have the results? That would be great. that would help us with the decision. Andy Bauer didn't win. So I didn't win, unfortunately. Well, guys, we need to... Okay, I'm going to give it spicy. I mean, Lenny, that race, it was full of action. It was full of everything, I'd say. It had some great crashes. Great crashes? Yeah, brilliant crashes, whatever you want to call them. And it also just had it all, didn't it?
Yeah, had it all.
I mean, it's so hard to get over action like this. This league hates me, rip. Oh yeah, no. La. You're a very, very close second, Yelney. Okay, that's the truth. Actually, I'm gonna change my mind. There you go. Right. I did change my mind. I didn't want to always give it to the race winner. I think that's a bit, you know, dodgy to give it to the race winner every time, like we've been doing. From Faz brake checking me. Yeah, well, unfortunate stuff there. Faz saying he's once going to P11, he's cursed. Probably. We're going to have one driver in the waiting room. How depressed is that? So, none of these drivers want to be interviewed. Okay.
I guess at the end of the stream.
No, we'll get more on him, but does anybody want to be interviewed? Please, all of your stream. I'm gonna print screen it and put it on my fridge so my parents are proud. There's the well, I mean, anybody who's watching the stream now, you can do if you want to Brawley, to be honest, and Lollers. Brawley from a spectator's point of view and Lollers from a racing point of view, obviously. So,
fabulous drive by Brawley.
Well, indeed. Who shall we get in first then?
Okay, let me look. Who's in there?
Ooh, okay. We've got 3 drivers.
Should we go mouseOne?
Indeed, I think we shall. mouseOne. Ooh.
Yo!
Hey!
Hey!
How's it going?
Yeah, good. Bit disappointed, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. 3 podiums in a row, so I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I mean... you had that 6 second worth of penalties, and we were just up here, and we were like, yeah, there's no way he's getting it in the last 2 laps. And then now, you just put it out of nowhere. We were sitting there counting this up, we were like, 5.6, 5.7, no, you're right up. So this is about 6.5.
Yeah, I think I was the quickest today on track. In quali too, because I lost it in Dagner too. You know which corner I mean with that, right?
Which?
Just before you go underneath the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. That right-hander.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I lost it there, so I lost about 2/10, so it could have been a pole, but oh well, doesn't really matter. I'll get them next week.
Yeah, I think we missed a lot of qualifying actually because of the pre-race stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunate,
Bummer.
but we got there at the end when people were crossing the line to finish. So yeah, unfortunate. Maybe I'll start a bit earlier. I probably need to. But anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, what did you think of that race? What did you make of? I don't know if you saw any of the action or.
No, I was just busy with my own race.
Yeah, there was some interesting crashes a bit further down the field, and it was just
Yeah. I before at the start, when I was trying to overtake Spicy at the start.
Yeah.
I went into turn 1 and Spicy went a bit slower. I think it was lag, but I lost my front wing on that. But if I didn't lose my front wing on that lost, whatever.
Yeah.
I think I would have been like P1, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah. Don't see why not. Yeah, we
P1
saw the
Spicy,
front wing.
P1.
Yeah, and then I let Dyke through to maybe hold up Spicy, I hope, but that didn't turn out that well, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate, but you managed to get there, third place at the end there, quite spectacularly. Still. Saying if about slipstream and all that, it's been disappointing for some battles. What do you think of that?
No, actually, the dirty air gets is golden then too, so it's closer racing in the corners, but on straights, it's just nothing.
Yeah.
So
Makes it very stale, in my opinion.
yeah, but you still have DRS without slipstream and without so.
Yeah, it's very underpowered DRS in this game though, unfortunately.
More, I don't think so.
You know?
When I was, did you see me overtake Val Destroyer?
We might have got the midpoint of that battle.
Okay, well, I was cruising past him
Okay.
with DRS, so
Alright.
I don't know.
Fair enough. Yotny also saying it didn't stop him from overtaking. So maybe it's just me. But I mean, it's just so much going on, and you managed to keep it there in the end. That's very, very,
Yes.
very, very good.
I'll get back at it in America, USA. Let's
Yeah.
go.
America. Let's do this.
Exactly.
Indeed. Well, thank you for joining us, Morn. And,
No problem. You're welcome.
Lenny, any questions?
No.
Alright. See you later, Morn. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, I nearly dragged myself out.
I have the power.
Who should we get in next? We have the choice of Lolos.
Losers.
Okay.
When I put losers in, I'll do it. Look at the power.
Hello?
Hello? Hey, how's it going?
Decent-ish.
Decent-ish.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what did you think of that race?
I had a good quali and lost it lap 1.
Yeah, we saw that,
Get a
unfortunately.
really fully.
Yeah, it just went mid-apex, a bit like Ricardo Q3 Australia last year. It just disappeared. No reround.
Yeah, I hate when stuff like that happens. It's always quite annoying. But I mean, good quality. You proved that you had the pace to us that you were talking about last time out in Singapore when we were in Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
Proved that with the qualifying. Unfortunate for the race though, but
I had something came up and meant I had to leave about lap 20, but I came back lap 27 just to not get the AI and the disqualification.
yeah. Well, I mean, what did you make of the race overall then? Like,
It was alright. I had front wing damage from the end of lap 1 where Dan broke quite early and I kind of misjudged it. Got you the tick below green. That's what I got. And it didn't repair, so pretty much all my racing I ended up front wing. I was going to do a one-stop into mediums and it looked like I was on for points. and then what happened? Like 20 happened.
Yeah.
But there were some good races. I thought there was no point fighting people like Yelny and Senpai because they were so much quicker than me. Because of my front wing damage, I didn't bother. Otherwise, it would have been nasty into 130R with Senpai. So I just let out. Not worth it.
Yeah, I think that's quite smart. It's a smart judgment there. I'm sure a lot of drivers probably wouldn't do that, but yeah, it's always there was still some good racing out there.
Yeah, I had fun with Persian King and Boneless Cigar. That was a nice. I followed Boneless Cigar through on Persian King. I don't know what happened there, but then I got a good run on him.
Yeah, we were riding on board with Persian King when he was getting overtaken by both of you. Then that was pretty brilliant. That was brilliant. Anyway, I mean, Lenny, any questions?
USA next week. Are you going to be confident?
I do like US, but I haven't raced there much in 2017, so I'll put a lot of practice and see what we can do in the.
Good point. Good point. I mean, thank you very much for joining us today.
No problem.
We'll see you later. What chat do you want us to drag you into, or do you want us to move into one?
I'll just move into one. Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Next up, Spicy.
Our final
The
interview
race
for the
winner.
day, by the look of it. But
The
here we
race
go,
winner.
Our race winner, Spicy. Ooh.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, very good. I mean,
Tired.
I bet that race was. That race had It was. It looked very, very hard. It was just the battle between you and Thai towards the. Oh, I say towards the end. I mean like mid end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
kind
don't
of.
know, I think he was using rich mix a bit early and attacking he was. And I noticed him falling back at the end, so I think he had to go back into lean or something.
Yeah, he was in lean for a very long time because he was in rich in the first few stages.
Yeah, I thought so, because I was fuel saving at the start.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was important. It's always important on in Japan. Because
Yeah.
otherwise you just get swamped at the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, still, what did you make of like the racing out there and maybe the lack of
I
slipstream?
couldn't tell. My mirrors weren't big enough.
Fair enough. Brilliant. Oh god.
And to be honest, it was one of my worst races because today I feel really, really under the weather.
Well, we hope you get better.
Is that because you live in Wales?
Nope, just because of my problem.
Oh, there goes Lenny. There.
Well, that was tragic. Accidentally joins another thing.
Alright. Oh, yeah. I hope you get better soon.
Oh yeah, it's just normal on my back. It is.
Ah,
I've been lucky with the last few races where I've been catching it at the right time, but today I was like burning up, streaming, my eyes were full. I was crossing my fingers that Sai wouldn't get too close. But worked out in the end.
I thought you'd have a cold because Wales is quite cold.
No,
He's
it's been boiling, yeah, mate. Boiling for 2 weeks.
These are awful. You're further north
Mistaken.
than he is, Lenny.
Okay, I'm just going to take as if my drink can be quiet.
I don't live in the north. I live in the south of Wales, so you know what I mean. It's warm here.
Lenny's up in the north of yeah.
He's more North Wales than I am, man.
Well, Rip Lenny. Well,
How's it turned around on me?
I don't know. Oh god. But anyway, I mean,
What happened to Drago?
I don't know. I didn't see it. He had an incident at the beginning with Faz, I believe, and I believe he actually had both McLarens had an incident with Faz. I saw in the chat.
Man.
So he did. He seemed to like quit. Kinda. I don't know whether he retired or because he was in the pits while it happened, and the driver standings have already been updated. Brilliant.
Ooh.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the driver standing now. Your gap to Dragon Air has come down.
How much is it?
It's my maths.
You're about 13 points.
Yeah, 13 points.
points.
That's
13
almost
points. So many
nothing.
races left. Is there like 4 races, is it?
Yeah, 4 races.
Mexico. You got Mexico, USA. Yeah, 4 races left.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely on that. I feel.
Nice.
you still high hopes for maybe winning the championship?
You never know. You never know.
Drivers never reveal it.
Yeah. Oh, of course, I would love to win it. I would love to win it.
Yeah.
But yeah, leave it to the racing gods.
Yeah, I mean, with that coming down and with Dragoon's recent, unfortunate crashes, it's come down to a lot, and kind of surprised me actually because he was dominant by quite a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, the first 6 races, he was way out. Nobody thought anybody'd catch him.
I know, but now you're there.
I know.
Nearly.
So close.
I bet that's good news to end it though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, Lenny, do you want to ask one question?
Nah.
Nah, okay. What are your thoughts going into the US then, I guess?
Just keep going, I suppose. Hope it doesn't get any hotter. And then I manage to cope.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to it. Actually, it's not one of my best tracks, so I've got to do a bit of learning on it. I've got to do a lot of practice, I think.
Yeah. Another bit of happy news for you guys is I believe you've just overtaken Mercedes in the championship.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's thanks to Val Destroyer finishing 4th as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, you both had quite good finishes. Well, you had obviously the best finish you could have. They had a pretty good finish as well, to be honest. So.
Yeah.
I bet that's also some good news there.
I'm not bothered though, mate. To be honest, they're drivers' championship only for me.
I bet that's where. That's why most people think. To be honest, I think the thing that makes it different in F1 is the team bosses and all that.
Well, everybody in the championship. We're all racing, and all this time, and all we'll get at the end of it is a tick on a bit of digital media. So tick.
Well, it'll be worth it.
I'll post the picture of what I had when I won my last championship. It's
yes.
hilarious. It's hilarious. I'll put it up over the weekend for you to look at it.
Yes, we need to see that.
Oh, if only there was money involved, it'd be so much better.
Yeah, it would be better for all of us, trust me. Can you imagine the racing then? Competitiveness.
Oh, mate, I probably wouldn't be in it. There'd be so many people like ramming it.
Oh yeah.
For the cash, like.
I bet everybody just.
We won't be short on reserves.
No, we wouldn't. To be fair though, we're not really short on reserves now. We're doing quite well.
coming?
No.
Much longer you got to
Yeah. It's looking, championships looking good though, I bet, and the constructors championship also looking quite good for you guys. I mean, does it get any better than what's going on now with your form?
Oh, it's much better than the last championship I did. I mean, by this time last time, I think there was only like 7 drivers all the way to the end.
Oh God.
We'd lost. Funnily enough, Dragnerian was in that championship, but he disappeared to I can't remember which one he did. Was it that French one?
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think I've got that.
He did leave for better things.
Well,
Rance will tell you how dire it got at the end of that championship.
yeah, I've had that, haven't we, Lenny?
Oh.
Horizon.
Oh, yes.
The dying stages of that. That one actually died.
Championship leader having to host his own race.
Well, it
was hilarious.
we remember these kind of things. Horizon League flashbacks. Not Vietnam War.
This one. M1's definitely better. Definitely better.
Yeah, M1's great. I love M1 so much. Such a good league, and the drive. Everybody in the league is so good.
It's so competitive. It is. It's so competitive. I mean, everybody, even down to the last place, are all driving. I'd say 2 seconds faster than the average it was in the last championship I did.
Exactly.
You know,
That's yeah.
Every time I do a time trial, the times always come down each time by nearly a second. I mean, most of us in this league now are only, I'd say, 5/10 on average on every track away from the world leaders.
Yeah, that's just insane to think, isn't it?
Yeah.
This league has got some amazing drivers, and I'm so happy it has as well. It makes it so
and it's
good.
pushed a lot of people to be so much faster too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good. I couldn't do it. Maybe.
You would.
Would I?
Just practice, innit? Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Practice makes hitting into the wall.
Yeah.
well, maybe, probably for me, but I mean, I can't wait to see these next races. I can't believe it's a week I have to wait. No, always. But US gonna be so good. I mean,
I'm also looking forward to Brazil as well. I think everybody's going to be right on the ball for that one.
Brazil is probably one of my favourite tracks.
Yeah, all time. Yeah.
Is that Glock? Come on, it's just so good. And then I don't really like the America circuit, but this league's probably gonna make me like it.
What they need to do is bring back Adelaide.
Yeah.
I need to go back to the old Adelaide. Fix the track up because that was amazing.
Yeah. There are so many good tracks they could bring back.
The first game on the PlayStation 1, and you had Murray Walker as your commentator.
Oh.
It's probably still the best game out of every one of them, as far as realism was concerned.
Yeah, I've seen that. I never had it, but I've seen it.
It probably looks awful on a digital TV, but get an old tube TV and then play it, and it's even today it still looks good.
Yeah, I mean, it's some amazing circuits if they came back to Formula One. We could be here for hours discussing the circuits going back to Formula One. To be honest.
Was it a couple of weeks away from Paul Ricard?
Yeah.
Track. I mean, that's going to be interesting. I haven't seen anything on that yet.
I watched a lap around it. It's very.
I've seen a lap already of you.
What was it?
Is it fast or?
It's an odd kind of track. It reminds me a little bit of like the runoff areas in Abu Dhabi. Oh, did my mic?
Not another Herman Tilke track then, is it?
It's an odd track. It's got some cool straights. It's got a lot of straights on it. A very long straight, but it's a lot of runoff. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that or not, to be honest. I don't know. I like the compact circuits quite a bit.
Yeah, I think after I watch the practice later, I'll check on YouTube and have a little look, see what it looks.
Yeah, it's a nice video of like a 2017 spec car going around. It's like one of these mods for, I think it's R Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good though. I mean, I want to see what it looks like in real life. That'd be great.
I don't know why, but if it's only me or not, I hated the Halo last year, the idea of it, but I'm so looking forward to playing the game with the Halo.
Oh no, it's not just you. Yeah,
I'm
other than that.
looking forward to playing with it.
Yeah, I think it's just a different kind of thing. I think that's why. I think that's why we're kind of looking forward to it, because it's just something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be good. And that's interesting. For some reason, okay. No, we were discussing before the race that Williams and Red Bull couldn't afford a team radio box, but apparently they could. There you go.
Really?
Yeah, we just can't see it. Even I can't see it. Where is it? Well, anyway, I mean, thank you for the great race, and congratulations on the race win.
No props. Thanks, Josh.
That's all right, and good luck in the rest of the championship.
Cheers.
We'll see you
Take
next.
easy, guys. You too.
See ya. Wait.
Yeah.
Moving. It's there or something. Right. Well then, Lenny, this is the end. Oh, should we run through that teaser video again, just so everybody watches it who watches it after?
Then end it off there.
Yeah, we'll end it off with the teaser video. So we will be right back after that.
Scare me a bit. It was that loud. I kind of shaked. I was like, ooh.
Well, guys, there we go. That's where we end you. Brilliant stuff. What are your thoughts on that teaser? Oh,
Camel.
it's a camel. It's indeed.
It's a camel. I don't know what that's got to do with F1, but it's a camel.
We'll find out. So on your teaser. Well,
When do we
anyway,
find out
guys,
next week?
next Friday to be precise.
Okay.
Well, then, Lenny, it has been a pleasure working with you today.
Always.
It always is. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this stream. Be sure to tune in next week for the American Grand Prix, as you can see there, and it turns to black because I think there was an issue there. And let's run through our sponsors once more. Formula 1 Junkies. Be sure to check them out. It doesn't have... You have to find out, lollers. Be sure to check them out. As you can see, their Discord link's just there. Great F1 community, and please go check them out. They're very good. Tweet at us. You might not get it featured in this video now because the stream's over. But I'll be sure to reply to it.
Read him out next race.
I'll retweet it. There you go. Interesting. So let's quickly check our hashtag mouseOne recently. See if we got anything this race. No, nothing, unfortunately. But anyway,
What a surprise.
only thing we have is the M1 tweeting it themselves. But anyway, I guess this is where we end off. Thank you guys very much for tuning into this stream. Be sure to tune in next week, and we'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.